Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 3 possible scripts leaked. Okay, so this was sent to me by a few people, to name two. Spark 800 Reviews, who's one of my viewers, he posts a lot of comments in my channel, sometimes too many, so you know who you are. Try to keep it down. One mess or one comment per video is enough. Anyway, and also another user, gamefrisky, is his YouTube username. And pretty much, I've seen this elsewhere too. Other users have brought this to me, and I don't know if it's legitimate or not, but I thought I'd share it with you guys anyway. So what this is basically The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 1, 2, and 3, possible script spoilers. There is a possibility the script was leaked and that this could be it. Now, I do not have any clue as to whether or not this is legitimate, as to whether or not this is correct. It could be completely bogus because, again, it's been passed to me by viewers. So I don't know if this is real. This could be a fanfic. I have no idea. But, you know, just to kind of talk about it, and I mean, if it is right, awesome, because it's actually really cool. So without further ado, oh, by the way, anybody who doesn't want to hear, if you don't want to hear what the script possibly could be for the first 3 episodes, then switch off now. You know, me personally, I kind of don't really want to know what the script is, but for the sake of my YouTube channel and for you guys, some of you may want to know, you may want to hear my thoughts on it in the breakdown. So, Season 3, Episode 1 apparently goes a little something like this. Episode starts with dozens of walkers ripping off wooden planks off a boarded door. In seconds, the walkers barge inside while the camera slowly moves back, revealing that it is Morgan's house. Several sniper rifle gunshots are fired. Camera goes to black. Cue theme music. Okay, so what this is saying is that the first thing we'll see in Season 3 will be Morgan's house. I kind of think that that's probably, I don't know. I kind of thought we wouldn't see or hear about Morgan for a while because they didn't touch on him in Season 2 at all. So I was thinking more along the lines of probably be around Season 5 or 6. So that being said, I'm thinking these are probably false, but I'll continue anyway just for the fun of it to kind of think of it. But, I mean, who knows? It could be true. So we'll continue here. So, theme music plays, you know, the intro plays. Camera zooms in on the small, on the crew's small campus just off the highway. Daryl and Rick are raiding the gun bag, discovering their meager amount of ammo. Rick holds a vote asking the group to choose to head to the coast or continue up the highway. The group makes their decision and moves up the highway in their cars. They reach a large cluster of wrecked cars and decide to scout the place for walkers. Okay. Camera runs down a tree and zooms in on Panting. Andrea staring at her rescuer. The two stare at each other, and before Andrea can reload a rifle to shoot the 2 walkers behind her, Michonne lowers Andrea's guns and points to their removed mouths and arms. Michonne helps Andrea up, and the two chat about the zombies behind her. She states that they are her boyfriend and her boyfriend's best friend, and how she can go unnoticed by other walkers. Suddenly, a walker emerges from the trees. Screeching, Andrea quickly searches for a spare magazine, but Michonne cuts its head off with her katana. I like that. That's good. The two discuss about the prison suit that the walker was wearing and came to sense that a prison was around. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this this script. I don't know if it's I don't know. It sounds like more like fan fiction to me. But anyway, I'll continue. Rick and Daryl cover the woods while Hershel and Glenn walk the road. Back to the woods. Daryl alerts Rick about a zombie just several yards away. With swift maneuvers, Daryl kills it with his knife, and they reveal to the They reveal to the group that they took down a walker wearing a prison jumpsuit on. Okay. Hershel and Glenn reveal that they spotted a prison just up the road, but it's filled with a herd of walkers. Rick and the group are caught in a situation. They are practically out of ammunition, but have to secure the prison. Rustling in the woods occurs, and Daryl dives for his crossbow. T-Dog playfully teases, whispering, "Careful, might be a chupacabra." Daryl creeps into the woods and comes back with a dead squirrel, announcing that he has dinner. Well, that sounds good. I like that. Michonne walks toward a steep hill and signals Andrea to climb down the steep ravine. After doing so, they see Rick and the group plowing through walkers. Camera pans towards Hershel's car as he smashes through zombies. That's fun. After setting a fire and eating the cooked meal, Lori randomly rushes towards the woods, puking to the smell of the cooking squirrel. Beth and Maggie go to assist her. Rick states that they need to clear the prison for his unborn baby. After moments of silence, the group hears Beth screaming, and they rush into the woods to see another walker in a prison suit attacking Beth. Near-death T-Dog tackles the walker off Beth, while Glenn leaps toward it and kills it with his machete. The group rushes back towards the highway, carrying a crying and terrified Beth. As soon as they arrive, Rick states that he knew about this prison, but completely forgot. Hershel also states that he's heard of it too. The group rounds up their ammo, their gas, and get in their cars to rush down the hill, where dozens of walkers stand staring at the approaching vehicles. Cue music, end episode. So that's supposed to be episode 301. I don't know. I don't know if this is legit or not. Again, like I said, it was just passed to me by some viewers, so I really don't know if this is legit or not. Okay, let me see how much time we're at right now. 7 minutes. Okay, I'll go through episode 2, I'll go through episode 2, and then maybe if it doesn't take too long, possibly episode 3 after, according to this script. So 302, episode starts with camera panned up into the sun-setting sky. Camera lowers and zooms in on Hershel's farm. Zooms in on a bloody RV where zombified Jimmy stumbles out and gazes at the farmhouse. Camera moves towards the farm door where a discarded flask lays in the autumn leaves. Cue theme music. Michonne and Andrea sprint towards the gates, but finds themselves surrounded. Michonne drops her katana and is tackled by a walker. Andrea shoots it off, and the two continue towards the gate, battling zombies for a good 7 minutes. Oh, that would be pretty awesome. But I think they probably put that in episode, like the premiere, because they want to get as much exciting stuff in it as possible. But I don't know. Camera focuses on T-Dog driving Otis's blue truck as he plows through walkers with Maggie and Glenn. Daryl and Carol stroll by lurking walkers on his motorcycle as they move towards the sealed prison gates. Rick, Carl, and Lori in the red SUV, and Hershel and his daughter Beth stays behind in Shane's car. Shane's car. T-Dog rams dozens of walkers, but the tires get stuck on the carcasses. That'd be cool to see. They scream for help as walkers crack open the windows. Maggie is cut on a piece of glass as her and Glenn struggle to escape out of the swarm car. Now that actually adds some legitimacy to this script because in the season 3 behind the scenes look that I told you guys about a couple videos ago, when you see Maggie in her costume, like work character costume type thing, she actually does have a cut hand and something over it that's covering it. So maybe this is legit, because I think this came out a little while ago. I don't think this is that new. As new as that video is, I don't think it is. Okay, so her and Glenn struggle to escape out of the swarm car. Rick and Daryl notice the commotion as they turn around and fire at the walkers, destroying the truck. Rick, Carl, and Lori's car gets completely swarmed, and they escape from the sunroof and leap down to the ground. Hershel picks them up as he continues to plow through walkers. Episode 302 sounds even more exciting than 301, so I don't know if this is legit. I don't know. Camera zooms towards a screaming Maggie who is holding Glenn in fear as walkers smash with the rock again, with rocks again with rocks smashing windows. God damn it! I hate that. I hope that doesn't happen. That just drives me nuts. Smart walkers, but I hate when walkers pick up rocks and like use it to smash stuff. I just think it's stupid. It's like, come on, you're not telling me they're that smart. Come on, they're not. Or at least most of them aren't. One or two should be, but not all of them. T-Dog opens the door and knocks 3 walkers off the door. As he closes the door, one walker's hand is caught and it pries open. Maggie and Glenn leap out of the truck and run past the distracted walkers, leaving T-Dog to fend for himself. T-Dog kicks the walker off of him and scoots to the next seat. He topples out of the car and attempts to crawl away. Daryl rescues T-Dog once again, and they push towards the prison gates, carrying him. Towards the gate, Rick and Glenn pull the gate open and scream for everybody to get inside. Hershel and his daughter are cornered up against a fence with nothing but 2 shells. Rick saves them with the last shells of his revolver, and they shut the gate seconds after everyone is inside. Camera pans towards the front of the gate, and Rick and the group stand behind it. Behind them, hundreds of zombies close in. End of episode. So that one, if this is correct, which I don't know, that whole Maggie's hand being cut thing actually adds some legitimacy to this. Maybe this is correct. I don't know. Plus, I like too how before they show the credits, the opening credits, there's scenes of what else is going on in the world out there, like maybe what happened with Morgan, you know, what happened with Jimmy, you know, that kind of stuff, and then they cut back to the episode. Okay, so that's 302. Let me see what time we're at. We're at 12 minutes. I'll finish it up. 303. So this is the last one in the script that's here. I'm just spacing it out, and then we'll go through it real quick. I hope you guys enjoy this. By the way, let me know if you did like this video, if you think when we're done that this video or this script is legit or not, because like I don't know. Like at the beginning, I'm like, would they show Morgan's house? Probably not. I don't know. It's you know, it's hard to say whether or not this is legit. If it is, I think it's great stuff. But you know, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, let's go through 303. Episode starts with 2 men hiding behind shrubbery in the woods. The mysterious men chat, then sprint away, heading towards a small town known as Woodbury. Cue theme music. Okay, camera slowly zooming past the 100 walkers, sticking their hands through the gate, attempting to grab the survivors who are panting. T-Dog is the first to notice the walkers only several yards away. The group scatters in the madness, similar to Beside the Dying Fire, and fight to survive with the meager 10 shots they have left. As Hershel passes a zombie, he catches friendly fire and is hit in the shoulder. Oh man. Walkers topple on top of him, but Rick and Daryl team up to bring the zombies down before a swift move. Hershel is dragged away just in time as Daryl covers Rick. Carol and Lori bypass several walkers and regroup with Rick, Carl, and Daryl. Daryl explains that he's out of arrows and that all we have left is a handgun. The group is cornered into a wall and stare at each other in fear as literally dozens of walkers trudge towards them. Just in time, several prison inmates fire away at the zombies, saving the crew. Rick thanks them, and the tour of the prison begins. The leader of the prison gang is Dexter, who was an inmate for murdering his wife. The other prisoners with Dexter are Andrew, Axel, Thomas, Billy, and Christopher. So I think that's exactly the same as it was in the comic book. Axel, Dexter, Andrew, yeah, I remember all of them. Thomas, I think so. Billy and Christopher, I don't remember them. Maybe they're new. Either way, you know, that's cool. That all sounds really exciting. Michonne and Andre, or an Andrea, I assume is what it means, encounter several walkers in the woods, but Michonne is overpowered. Andrea shoots the walker pursuing her and discards the empty gun bag. Michonne thanks Andrea, and the two make their way towards the prison gates. Andrea finally explains the entire farm battle with Michonne. Michonne then hugged Andrea, stating, "You're safe now." Andrea bursts into tears, crying about Amy and Dale. Rick is toured towards the cafeteria where the group sits down and eats a warm meal. Rick explains what went down at the farm, completely trusting the freed inmates. Nightfall arrives, and Michonne and Andrea at last reach the prison gates where dozens of walkers roam. Michonne chains her walkers to the fence, and the two scale the fence. Cool. Meanwhile, in the tower, the group and Dexter finish their meal and are shown to their sleeping cells. Camera pans towards the prison grounds where Billy casually walks around. He spots Andrea and Michonne and fires at them with his sniper rifle. Michonne grabs her inside, and the two take cover. Rick runs out to Glenn and Daryl and asks Billy what happened. He explains that two of the biters scaled the fence and scurried towards the basketball court. Daryl grabs a shotgun and rushes towards the court with Rick and find Michonne and Andrea. The two have their reunion and rush inside. Andrea asks where Shane was, and Rick abruptly says that he stabbed him with his knife. Awesome. Dexter and Andrea look at each other, now thinking the group can't be trusted. Rick and Laurie's tension grow when Laurie asks for another cell, stating, "You killed Shane. I don't trust you anymore." Oh, man. They're really going to town. If this is legit, they're really going to town with the whole Laurie's just such a bitch. Unbelievable. Rick grows angry and smashes his prison cell door, and the camera pans away towards the bathroom where Michonne begins to undress. Thomas lurking behind a wall and watches, but Michonne turns and hears him creep away. Commercial. The prison clock ticks loudly outside, and little hand comes up on 12 o'clock. A door opens, shedding light into a small room where Dexter and Andrew enter. They shine their lights at the walls, revealing the overwhelming stock of weaponry, and snicker. End of episode. Okay, so that's it. That's all that there is in this the script that was sent to me. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think the whole thing sounds super exciting, super interesting. If you want a copy of it, I guess, you know, pretty much ask the guy who sent it to me, ask Spark 800 Reviews or gamefrisky. That's their YouTube names. So ask either of them. I'm sure they'll probably send it to you if they're, you know, okay with it. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to say. Is it legit? Is it not legit? I don't know, man. It's really hard to say. It sounds so good that it almost does sound legit. The part where Maggie cuts her hand on the you know, in the car from the glass, that makes sense because of what I saw in the behind the scenes. So I don't know. Also, you know, everything just seems like it's really well written. So it's possible that it actually could be an outline for the first 3 episodes of season 3. I'm not 100% sold on, not 100% sure, but I think that it's written very well, and that if this is legit, that I'd absolutely love it. So let me know what you guys think about this, whether you think it's legit or not. And do you like the direction they're going with everything? Because to me, it sounds really exciting. I mean, just to summarize, like episode 1, we pick up where everything leaves off. We get to see Morgan's house. We get to see the group start to sort of figure out that they're running out of ammo and that they got to do something. Episode 2, we see them go to the prison, barely get in there with their lives. Sounds super exciting. Episode 302 actually sounds more exciting than the first one. And then 303, you know, actually getting to see them inside the prison. Very, very cool stuff. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Did you like this video? Please let me know, because You know, this is like a special kind of video type thing, me reading mostly. So, but yeah, let me know what you think about it, guys. That's it for this one. I'll see you for the next one later. Peace.